just there's a few really great touches in 30 Days of Night, and the vampires in that are just brutal and violent. They're not sexy vampires who come and bite someone on the neck and slowly drain their blood. They have big claws and vigorous teeth, and they just rip people apart when they get there. It's a pretty full-on film. Corn is genetic engineering gone bad. Okay. Yeah, Daisy, they're hardcore vampires. I have this sick evil thing where I'd like to get like the teenage preteen girls who like Twilight, say, hey, here's a vampire movie, and strap them to a chair and make them watch 30 Days of Night. That would fuck with their heads. Hey, evil princess, I'm pretty good. I'm about to leave in 5 minutes. Corn are okay. I loved their appearance on one of the early seasons of South Park. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, Corn do okay music. I'm not a mad fan, but I don't dislike them. I'm having a good time just getting people in. I would stay longer, but oh yeah, Lesbian Vampire Killers, a new movie that's coming out now. Go out on a bang. What's a bang, hey Tubby? Did you actually do that, Harvey? Make your girlfriend watch 30 Days of Night? Because that would be really cool. This is a bang, rub my nipples. Something crazy. Snakes on a Plane was much better in concept than in execution. It's sort of like it became a catchphrase. Everyone on the internet was talking about it. And the studio thought they were going to make a lot of money because it had such buzz on the internet. But the problem was it was a fucked movie. It was a very ordinary movie. And they're not going to make that much money with a shitty movie. No matter how many sort of, you know, hype points it has going behind it. So their big thing was that it was just a shitty movie. And that's why I held it back. Yeah, that, as everyone's saying, the line... interestingly, the line about I'm tired of the motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane, the word got out that there was a movie with Samuel Jackson that was just being called Snakes on a Plane, and everyone thought it sounded hysterically funny, and they were guessing what it would be like, and someone's webcomic had their imagining of it. You know, it's Samuel L. Jackson in a plane with snakes. And he had a frame of Samuel L. Jackson saying, I want these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. And that line wasn't in the movie, but they reshot it just to put that line in the movie. Andrew, what will happen in 50 years when the majority of our jobs are taken by robots? That will only last for 10 years, and then the robots will rise up and overthrow us and use us as slaves. So we'll all have jobs working for the robots, but we will be slaves. So, you know. Little bit of trivia. This is Sparta. Yeah, I just saw my cat go past too. I love the movie 300, and I'd never read the comic, and I'm a bit of a comic fan, and I got it out from the library a while back and looked at it first time, and it's pretty cool. But what's interesting to me, the whole This is Sparta, which was the corner piece of the entire movie, it's completely incidental in the original comic. It's just one frame on a page. It's just like, madness, this is Sparta. It was not a central thing in the comic at all, but it became the main thing in the movie, and I find that really interesting. Yes, I liked Watchmen. I liked the Watchmen comic back in the day when it first came out, and I thought the Watchmen movie was extremely well done. Almost impossible to imagine that film being done better, actually. Yes, I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I've been to midnight showings where people acted out. Rocky Horror Picture Show is good fun. Hardly, you know, a really memorable bit of cinema, but it is good fun. Do I like sweet transvestites? Tim Curry's pretty good as a sweet transvestite. No, I've never seen Shock Treatment. I know what you're talking about. I've just never got around to seeing it. Session 9. No, I don't have to. Yes, I like Clark's. I have that in my thing. Look, I'm going to go. Just before I go, I'm going to show you my 3 favourite movies. I think 3 all-time favourite films. Unreservedly recommend all of these. The Princess Bride. Absolutely fantastic film. Princess Bride. Jesus of Montreal. A Canadian film, as you might be able to guess by the title. Jesus of Montreal. And a British comedy, Withnell and I. Absolutely great film, Withnell and I. Yes, that's the guy from Men in Tights. Mac or Windows? I've never learned to use Mac properly. I do have a MacBook, but I've never learned to use it properly. My desktop is a Windows machine. Yes, I'm an arty-farty arsehouse bugger, aren't I? I probably will get Windows 7 when they work out the bugs, actually. I did not get Vista, and I'm not getting Vista because it's such a pile of shit. I've been watching The Mighty Boosh lately. What do I think of the Dragon Ball Z movie? I did not waste my money going to the Dragon Ball Z movie. It was so obviously shit just from the ads, and casting a white American teenager as Goku didn't go near it. I'm not surprised you don't get The Mighty Boosh, Harvey. It's pretty specialised taste. I think it's just really gentle, surreal humour. I do enjoy sitting back and watching it. I love the IT Crowd. The IT Crowd is hysterical. Love that show. It's absolutely brilliant. The IT Crowd is a British comedy. I've actually only seen the first season in total and some of the later ones. The IT Crowd is about some IT workers and it's fucking awesome. It's such a funny show. Yeah, Philip Newman, time for me to go too, actually. Yes, everyone's right. The IT Crowd's funny if you work in IT or understand IT. I work in IT, so I find it hysterical. But my favourite lines are still from the first episode, like, have you tried switching it off and switching it back on? And then you'll push the button. Do you know what a button is? Are you from the past? It's my favourite line. I want that on a t-shirt. Are you from the past? It's just because it's such a bizarre insult to say to someone, are you from the past? I've always liked that. Alright, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I had fun. Hope you've had fun. I have to run off now. I'm actually going to get my girlfriend from her art class because I promised that I would go and pick her up. Yes, and some of us have a shadier past than others. Hopefully see you all again soon. Stay tuned on Twitter if you want to know when I'm on, because I always say on Twitter when I'm going on. Bye, Pirate Jacob's brother. Have a good night. And I'm gonna post a video on YouTube soon, so watch out for that in the next hour or two.